I told Dad that you were house shopping. He didn't even know.
I think that I'm ready to make an offer.
Hey guys, you're watching my real life vlogs. Welcome back to another midweek vlog. Let's get it. Quite literally picking up where I left off in my last vlog. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a whole IKEA shopping experience with my daughter Ann, and we did some updates to her playroom, and I bought some stuff around the house. Y'all know I love IKEA, so check out that vlog if you haven't. But in this one, we are getting back into the swing of house shopping with Mom. So my mom is buying a house, and last week I went with her to her first 2 showings with her realtor, who happens to be the same realtor who helped me and Anthony when we bought this house. His name is Jerome, all right? Let me just put that out there so I can stop calling him the realtor. His name is Jerome, and he's really good at what he does. He's an older fella. He's been in the game. He's got experience, and I trust him. I trusted him with our house experience, and I definitely trust him for my mom. I told you guys about it in my last midweek vlog. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's going to preface this one. In that video, I showed you guys the first couple listings that we looked at, and I gave you guys like a mini tour of the properties. And then I even followed up right at the end with a recap between me and my mom, talking very candidly about the experience and what we thought of the 2 properties. So I'm probably gonna do a similar format in today's video. So today we're looking at a couple more listings. Really excited because one of them my mom is really excited about. It has basically everything on her wish list with a few minor things that we would have to tweak later. But I'm really excited to look at it, and I hope that she likes it in person as much as she likes the listing. I know a lot of times the in-person experience is very different from looking at pictures online. So I'm just hoping that when she pulls up on the block, when she walks through that front door, it feels like home for her, but no rush. And I'm making that clear to her. If you don't like it, we are going to see something else. There are many options. It might not feel that way, but there are. So I'm really looking forward to today. So what I'm doing now is my quick skincare routine. I already bathed and everything, and I'm probably just gonna leave this head wrap on, y'all, if I'm being honest. You know, it's just one of those days. Just change clothes and then head out. So my mom is on her way here, and we're gonna ride together. So look who it is. Ready for showing number 2. No, round 2.
Round 2, yeah, round 2.
So yeah, y'all.
1.8 miles, turn right onto South Cicero Avenue.
Exciting. So yeah, headed to see house number 3. Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah, I am. I was just looking at houses, and I'm like, well, never have a house. But the ones that we are about to look at now are what I want.
And I wanted to say one thing. I told Dad that you were house shopping. He didn't even know.
Oh.
He didn't know. And I told him, he was like, buying a house. She's buying a house. I heard excitement in his voice. He was happy for you.
Really?
And I told him I was helping you, so he know it's gonna be right. He know it's gonna go right. The day I was coming to meet you, I was like, yeah, I'm on my way to meet up with Mom, you know, to look at these houses. And he was like, what houses? And I was like, Dad, I just assumed he knew. I'm like, Dad, I thought you knew she was about to buy a house, you know, but he's happy for you and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, continuing from the last vlog, we're on house number 3, which came in $27K under budget. It features an outdoor space, an entertaining space, and it's situated on a corner lot. One of the most interesting aspects about this house for me was this vestibule. It was completely separated from the house, but I guess a great place to drop your shoes. To me, it looked like an add-on that was not original to the house. The property opened up to a living room space with all solid hardwood flooring, wrapped around to a formal dining room, which had access to a covered outdoor space. Very sizable yard, definitely needs needs a privacy fence. The kitchen was extremely interesting, and not just because of the Barbie pink walls, but it was very small and this refrigerator was kind of floating. There really wasn't a space for it, and the sunken entertaining space was nice, except there were no banisters stopping this table from going overboard. On this level, there's a full bathroom and a built-in bar, as well as an unfinished area with access to the heating and water systems, laundry, and an exit. As we head to the upper level, we're met with a bunch of bedrooms still being occupied in a very dated bathroom. Arriving at house number 4, coming in at $25K under budget, it features a finished outdoor space and a very large driveway. This house had some mad curb appeal. I really loved the modern farmhouse look of it, and this deck was so nice. It needed some touch-ups, but it was super large. We entered this property through the kitchen. We noticed it was kind of tight. Really liked this brick wall that was giving coffee house vibes. My mom was really feeling the bay window here in the living room because of the light that it let in, but you guys, I think generally she really did not like the smell and the feel of this house, so we left immediately.
We just left the one property that I just showed y'all, and I just had to cut in for a second with some commentary because, girl, my mom was like, we don't even need to see the bedrooms. We're leaving. She saw a couple nasty things that would need to be repaired, and they looked kind of expensive, and she was like, nope, I don't even want to be bothered with all of that. So we didn't even look any deeper, but I really liked that deck. All right, so back to the house hunting. We're headed to house number 5.
House number 5 is $20K over, but it features an outdoor space, accessible laundry, and it's move-in ready. One thing about me, I love some double entry doors. As much as I hated that garage door, I'm like, we can replace it with something to match these entry doors. Really loved that this house has a legit foyer. This house was built in 1978, so it's got all the charming hospitality features from that era. Property opens up into the living room and then wraps around to a formal dining room, and then as you swoop around the corner, you enter the kitchen. Kitchen was for sure dated, but you can tell in its heyday it was custom because it matches the paneling in the family room. That family room, as you can see, has a nice fireplace and also has access to a pretty nice sized patio outside. Now as we head back inside, I want to show you guys this area that's supposed to be this sort of water closet, right? But because it features a shower, it's really more like a guest bath. Here is the laundry room, which is fully stocked. Cabinets and floors can surely be updated, but I love that it's accessible right on the first floor. Now we're headed into the basement, which is unfinished but super clean. It has plumbing exposed for a bathroom, and all of the systems down here are brand new, including the sump pump. The seller for sure took good care of this house, and I want to show you guys something particularly interesting for me. The floors in the main bathroom and foyer looks like some kind of mosaic technique. Very beautiful, detailed, and vintage. Okay, y'all, we're back home. I just wanted to show y'all what we about to do. We went to IKEA, we ate lunch there, and so I'm like, oh, we need to do something like really delicious for the palate. So we are going to be treating ourselves to some caviar, some linset, creamy cheese. We got some bruschettini. We got some creme fraiche here, and we're gonna wash it down with some Dom P, nice and chilled. Ooh, it's freezing. I got these chocolates from Phillip Ashley Chocolates, y'all, so I'm just gonna share one of these turtles or whatever with my mom. She probably, I don't know if she'll eat it now or later or whatever, but I know I want the milk chocolate one. Probably cut it in half. Look how big this is, y'all. This makes no sense. I got their big 48 signature collection here, and I ate 2 of them already, y'all. I love these being separated out by the 2s. This is perfect because you eat one and you're like, oh, that was good. Let me do it one more time just to make sure. So if y'all haven't checked out Phillip Ashley Chocolates, definitely do so. This is a Black-owned company, and these chocolates are exquisite. Exquisite, exquisite. I cannot even explain enough. These are absolutely delicious, and they're gorgeous too. Great for gifts and all that stuff. So I'll put a link below if you guys want to check them out. Okay, so come on, Mom. Let's eat and talk. Oh, you brought the glasses over. So yeah, let's open up the Dom P. It'll help to like balance our palate as we jump from salty buttery caviar to like decadent rich chocolates. So this is going to be the perfect balance because this champagne is neither sweet or anything like that. It's basically just kind of dry. What does it say? I cut the turtle in half so me and Mom can share it. Y'all, I'm just waiting on Mom to get done doing what she's doing, and we're gonna sit down and recap the fun day we had today. Today was really, really good. We may or may not have found the house that we want to go with. We may or may not have found that, okay? So I'll let y'all be the judge, honey.
You saw what I said to you?
What? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They looking at me like I'm crazy. They are looking at me like I am crazy. Mom, you can sit right here, honey. Okay. Anthony, you got your champagne, baby?
Excuse me, son.
Mom poured him a glass. You gonna drink some?
Yes.
Let me push this back a little bit. I just ate the Porto one. So freaking good.
So I feel like I'm 2006 Gucci.
Yeah, with the lemonade.
So you know what's coming.
Lemon in the vein with the meat.
Sing it again.
No. I used to love that song. Me and Michi. We had that mixtape.
Yeah, lemon.
Okay, so let's get into today. Today was awesome, y'all, okay? So we saw 3 properties today. You guys saw that. So the first property that we saw today, that one was really, really nice. When we first pulled up, it had really good curb appeal. So in the neighborhood was nice. It had like a nice pond, which you're used to.
That was the first.
That was the first one we saw.
We spent time in that one.
Yeah. So that one kind of opened up into the living room, and then it kind of, you know, you could see the staircase going to the second level. And then it was kind of like a bi-level or tri-level house. It wasn't like a true upstairs. It was kind of like you just go up a couple steps and then you're on that next floor. And then like even going down into that little, I don't even want to call it a basement, but that kind of sunken space below the kitchen. I think the issue with the house though that we had the biggest issue with, it was actually a handful of issues, but the main one was that kitchen configuration. I think with that house, you really appreciated the outdoor space, like you always do, but that kitchen.
I even like the sunken family room.
They had a bar in there.
The bar, you know, all of that. That was cool. It was okay, but I just did not like that kitchen.
The refrigerator was right there, so like as soon as you enter the kitchen from the dining room, you could almost like run into the refrigerator. Yeah. Like imagine late night, you don't have a light on, you run into the refrigerator.
Right. That should have been opened up.
Yeah, and there was no place else to put the refrigerator, so it kind of had to sit there, which lets you know that the kitchen almost wasn't designed for a fridge. It was kind of like weird, you know.
Right.
It wasn't. The fridge was not a consideration when they were designing the kitchen.
Right. Because where else could it have ever sat?
Right.
It was always there.
Yeah, and the bathrooms were very dated in that house. So we would have definitely had to come right in, remodeling the bathrooms, which is fine. We have a budget. We have a remodeling budget. Let me just say that, y'all. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. There is a remodeling budget, so we do know that there are some things we're going to be updating based on bringing things up to modern, you know, standards, but also to make it so it fits her style. So we already know that, but we don't want to blow the budget on like everything, updating everything. So
the main things are like the kitchen and the bathrooms and
right, and then we do some light work like the painting and the trim and things like that if we want to.
Right, but I didn't want to do anything major.
Right, and that house it didn't even have any banisters around that table that in eating kitchen area right there above the sunken family room. There was no banisters right there. I'm just like, how do these people function? They have like a table right on the edge of nowhere. All it has to do is just bump it and it's gonna fall over. Right. Onto that desk that was right there. Someone had put an office there.
That's what I was about to say, yeah. And you know, with kids, I have young grandkids, I can't have that. They'll be, you know, it wasn't good. That's the second house we saw with no railings and no banisters.
People out here moving dirty.
Living up in these houses, like, I want to sell it. No. It's a, you know, for someone.
Straight hazards.
It's a, you know, a handyman or, you know, they know how to do that type of stuff. But no, not for me. I want to be basically move in ready, but change things to my liking, to my taste. Okay, house number 4. Immediately when we pulled up, I was like, this is such a cute house, right? The curb appeal was on point. Like they had the little shutters and stuff. It was really giving modern farmhouse. I was like, oh, I can see, you know, I can see you living in here. You know, that's just the outside first impression. Oh, right. That was cute from the outside. It was so pretty with the shutters and stuff. That's the one we entered through the back. We went through the back. We love the deck. Tell them about the deck, because you're an outdoorsy person. Do y'all even realize how much my mom spends time outside? Like, that's why I'm outside so much. People always think like, oh, of course you spend time outside. Look how nice your patio is. Y'all. My patio is nice because of the amount of time I spend outside. My patio being nice is a result of my desire to be out there all the time. I had to make it nice. But we are outdoorsy people. Like, I grew up outside. I was outside 50% of my life. But yeah, all of that was great. But what didn't I like about it? Oh, as soon as we walked in, the smell. You noticed the smell. My mom was like, I've smelled that before. It's some mildew in here. Somewhere she could just tell. And I couldn't even tell. I was like, what? She was like, nope. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
It was just, you could tell it hadn't been kept well, hadn't been cleaned well. That was kind of a turn off because we just didn't know like what dirty little secrets that house may have had just based on how the owners had like been keeping it up.
Yeah, and the tile, when I looked down into the basement, it was an old tile, plus it was all cracked up in different spaces. I didn't like the way you come in. It was like they were about to lay some tile, but then it was like, just leave it like that with the hardwood floors underneath. And then so the tile is sitting up an inch off the hardwood floors, and it's like, it's just there. And so yeah, the smell was one thing which let me know that there was some water for it to be mildew stench like that. And so we were out of there. I told him, let's go. And he said, no point, let's do it.
Jerome was like, let's go.
Right, because he knew too. He observed the same thing. He's like, well, if she like it, then okay. But as soon as I said, let's go.
Yeah. So I mean, these are exciting times for sure, but this is not like something super new for you. I mean, this is not your first home ownership experience, right?
That's why a few of my friends, asked me because of, I guess, my age or whatever, and they feel like the responsibility of a home entails a lot. But this is not my first rodeo, and I am a home type person. The condo life is good. I'm not knocking anybody, but that likes it because it would be cool. I felt that way at one point. But the only thing about it is that since I've been where I'm at in the apartment, which is a nice deluxe apartment, but I don't like the close living quarters of people. You come out your door and someone else is coming down the hall. I'm always startled. They have their dogs or whatever. So, and then the fact that I really don't have outside of the balcony an outdoor space. I like to get my hands in the dirt. I'm a gardener, and I just love the great outdoors. Period. But I don't really have that opportunity to do the things that I really want to do. I'm just a home person. I'm a homeowner type person, and that comes with a great amount of responsibility because everyone, they think they want a home, but they really not homeowners.
And you're used to this already. I mean, you spent the first, 30-something years of your life, the bulk of your adulthood,
yes,
home owning, homemaking.
23.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, my parents owned the house that I grew up in, right? It's just that once, through the divorce, they split, and then they had to split all of their things. And so, she was renting, but now she's ready to go back to a house. So this is not new in that sense. The process is new for you because,
right,
you were a tender young 23-year-old, stay-at-home mom. You didn't have to worry about anything. Dad did everything,
Right. I just signed. No.
You know what I mean? Like, your name, it was your house. You just didn't have to do anything. You was, that's the life. That's, that's the life.
It was all good.
So, but now it's your turn, to step up and do it. So, you're not scared though.
I'm glad I have you with me because I don't think I could have done it without you.
Really?
Yeah. The whole, with Jerome and everything. Because things are, at any rate, it was like over 30-something years since we actually closed on a house, your father and I. So, yeah, the process is like, it's different.
Yeah.
It's definitely different. DocuSign and all that.
Right, everything is electronic, right. Like, we were in Target earlier, y'all, and she had gotten some paperwork from her realtor, and she was like, she showed it to me, and she was like, Vaughn, am I supposed to read this? This is a contract. I'm like, it's okay, it's okay.
Right. But I'm just excited about it. Having my own, able to do what I want to do. That's the thing that had really turned me off about apartment living, or even the whole condo association stuff. People, they still dictate things to you, what you can and you cannot do, and I'm not used to that. It's like I can play my music as loud as I want. Yes, I can bang my music. I got a call from the office like, someone said you were like blasting your music. It's a Friday afternoon, but that type of thing. I don't follow. I don't like that.
The rules and stuff.
Rules and regulations and stuff. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So house number 5. The 5th house that we looked at. So that
I
one
liked it better.
right? That one didn't have as much curb appeal coming right off the street. And I'm gonna tell you my biggest problem with that house. That garage door, they must have tried to paint it and like make it, you know, it's just an old door. You can tell that door is from like at least the 70s. And they tried to paint it to bring it back to life. And I hated the look of it. I'm like, ew. So I'm like, we would have to, you know, change that door. Yeah. It had those two beautiful like double doors for the entryway, but then it had like this kind of drab landscaping. You know, the grass was kind of growing over into the driveway a little bit. So I'm like, this is gonna require some straight up landscaping TLC. I started thinking immediately, like, I'm gonna have to call Eduardo, our landscaper, and send him over there, you know, because he's gonna have to address some of that. One of the first things that I noticed was the floors, y'all. The floors in that entryway. I told my mom, I'm like, somebody don't know that they got some quality flooring down in here. Y'all let me know what you think. It looked like some kind of mosaic technique, because that's not your average 12 by 12 tile. Yeah. Like, that wasn't what that was. Those were individual little pieces. I don't know if you guys can tell, but those were little pieces of tile that had been grouted all down. Just beautiful, and it was shining. It was so well maintained. So I really love that floor in the entryway.
I wanted, you know, of course, you know, hardwood floors, but they had carpet. But the carpet was in good shape. But at the same time, I'm undecided that if I would go with something like that, if I would leave the carpet or if I would see what was underneath the carpet.
Yeah. But to be fair, Jerome did say the carpet felt and looked like it was good quality.
Yeah, he did say that. Another thing that I liked about that house was that it had a fireplace. It was almost, when you think about it, it was almost like a circle. Because like when you come in, you come around that way to the living room through the kitchen, and then there was the family room, but then you walk right back out.
Right back to the front door.
To the front door, and that was the bathroom. So I can just see, you know, Ann having a nice little, come here, you know, whatever. You know.
Yep, like she runs here.
Yeah. Yep. It was a circle.
I really enjoyed the layout of that house.
I did. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Some of the what do you call it? Pullback, drawbacks was that if I went with that one, I would definitely want a privacy fence, because to sit on the patio, you're right there. Your neighbors is like right there, and they can just on both sides.
Yeah, and the patio was nice, right? Offered a nice outdoor space.
It was small.
Yeah,
it was small. Like I would want something maybe larger because of the type of furniture, the type of outdoor furniture that I would be interested in having. Similar to yours, you know, more of a lounging more so than just sitting around a table. I like that everything was on the main level.
Right.
That's a concern of mine. As I grow older, I didn't necessarily want a townhouse or any house with an upstairs. And if it did have an upstairs, I definitely wanted a bedroom on the first floor. Because you just never know what condition you might get in. And I can't go to my bedroom because my knees had knee surgery or whatever, you know, all these things that older people go through. So I was very impressed with that all the bedrooms are on the first floor, but definitely at least one.
Right. I
like that. And then there was a bath and a half that was on the first floor there by the entry, by the coat closet. So I like that too. It was a pretty cool house though, you know.
So I mean, we had a good showing today. We saw, you know, 3 houses in a day, which is, you know, that's quite a lot. So we covered some more ground. We definitely got closer to your wish list today. So Jerome did a great job with that. So yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about the hunting so far. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there. Do you think that you are at a place where you feel like you want to put an offer on one of the 5 homes that we viewed, or you think we need to keep looking?
I think that I'm ready to make an offer.
You think you are ready to make an offer?
Yeah.
It's so exciting, y'all. It's so exciting. Y'all, which house do y'all think my mom is going to put an offer on? Let me let you know right now. You probably don't know which one you think you know, okay? I'll just say that. It's probably not the one you think. So think about it again. Think about it, think twice, and then come back to it. And if you come back to the same one, then you're probably right. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna put down an offer. All right, y'all, listen, I can't let y'all know in today's vlog which house we're putting an offer on. But if you come back next Wednesday, you will know. You will know. Out of the 5 houses that we looked at, between this vlog and the last one, You guys have to tell us which one you think we placed an offer on. Was it house 1, which was that beautiful corner lot with the big yard and the partially finished basement? Was it house 2, which was the kind of smaller house with the 1 bathroom on the 2nd floor, but the nice, beautifully finished basement? The one that was $53,000 below budget. Was it house 3, which had the beautiful corner lot with the nice pond down the street and the kind of sunken family room space with the bar? Was it house 4 that looked really pretty on the outside, beautiful curb appeal with the shutters, looking like modern farmhouse with the beautiful deck on the back? Or was it house 5 with not so much curb appeal, but really good flow and layout with the washer and dryer on the main floor? Which one was it? Here, Mom, you gotta get some more champagne so we can toast to decisions. I'll pour it for you. I'll pour it for you, my love. We have to toast to decision making. Y'all, I am so excited.
I'm excited too. You all just don't understand.
Listen, I'm super excited, but I didn't want to take the suspense away from you guys. I know y'all wanted to see the recap of the properties we saw, so I didn't want to just like jump right in there and tell y'all what was going on. But listen, okay, I cannot wait until next Wednesday because you guys are going to find out which house we put an offer on, and then there'll be more in store at that time. So yeah, I just wanted to do another toast. Yeah, I promise you we are not going to be drinking alcohol at every house shopping video, I promise y'all. But
first of all, I don't drink alcohol, I drink wine. Jesus didn't have a problem with it.
Listen, toast, come on, toast to a great day, toast to decision making. All right, you making a decision finally on what you want to do out of the 5 houses we saw, right? Don't forget, y'all, it's not just the houses we saw in today's video, right? You got to watch my last video to see the first 2 that we looked at. Today we just saw the final 3, hopefully the final 3, and we're hopefully done and our offer will be accepted. But yeah, I want to tell y'all in my next vlog next Wednesday which house we went with and sort of what's the status and next steps. I'm taking y'all along for all of this. Renovations, moving in, decorating. There's some projects I am personally going to be doing, okay?
And me as well.
And you know, we are going to be having so much fun with this house, y'all. We about to be over there all the time and about to be having fun. We about to be having a housewarming party. But let's
Please come with us and join us with this.
But let's get the offer accepted first. Oh my God, I hope they accept our offer. Let's get the offer accepted first, okay? All right, I'll talk to y'all next Wednesday.
Gang, gang. No.
So, Anthony, are you excited for your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
You excited that she made a decision tonight?
Yeah.
Mom, I'm vlogging. Are you excited that an offer was put in today? An official offer on a house?
I'm very ecstatic for her.
Way to go, Mom.
Aw, y'all so sweet.